Guys, today we're changing the transmission fluid on a 2019 Savannah. This is the transmission that does not have a dipstick, so I'm going to show you guys how to fill it, change it, check it, whatever you want to do with it. First you'll need a 10 millimeter, and if you're going to try to put fluid in it, you're going to need a pump. So I'll show you where you can get a cheap pump too. So this is a inexpensive pump from Harbor Freight, pretty much disposable, about 10 bucks. This is the type of fluid it's going to use. And I'll show you how to drop the pan. There's your engine up there. This is your transmission. All these are 10 millimeter bolts. And whenever you change your fluid, you'll probably have to go to a Chevy dealership. Filter probably costs $30, and the gasket, which you'll need to put a new gasket on, probably costs another 30 or 40. Fluids, you can get those at O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Walmart maybe. Just make sure it's the correct fluid, which I showed you. Now once you have your vehicle at operating temperature, this is what you'll check. You'll shift through all the gears in your transmission, make sure all the fluid's traveling everywhere, and then you'll take this out. And if nothing comes out, that means you need to put some fluid in. This is where you put the fluid in. This pops off like a top. You'll have some bolts you have to take off, a heat shield protector. But you can put that tube from your pump up in there and pump it full of fluid. So first I'll go ahead and shift through all my gears, get it to operating temperature, and then we'll take this out with a drain pad and see if anything comes out. If a lot comes out, we just need to let it come out for a bit. If nothing comes out, we need to put some in it, and then we need to check what the fluid looks like. Okay guys, so as you can see, I opened it up. There's no fluid coming out, which means we need to put some more in. So now we're going to demonstrate how to put the fluid in, so you'll be able to see all this and just completely copy it. Once again, this is the fluid you'll need. And we bought 3 gallons of it, just to be sure of it. So if you want to be kind of lazy and get it comfortable for you, you can set the bottle up here and take this middle piece off. It's more work involved, but if you're doing a tune-up and all that, you got to take it off anyways for your spark plugs and wires and all that. So you just pretty much go right here, and you can see it right there. Pinzas. Okay. Alright, so that's it down there, so you know where it's at. Alright, so this is what it looks like. What are you doing, boy? You're supposed to be in the Hummer. So there we go, he's gonna go ahead and start putting some fluid in it, so we'll wait over on the other side and check that, see if any starts coming out. Okay, so you can see we got a little coming out. He didn't put too much in. Auto! So I'll go ahead and shift to the gears again, just to make sure we have the most we can coming out. Buscar, Portafuga. And this truck. Mucho. Más. Poquito.
Sí, poco.
Okay. Entrar, tornillo.
Tornillo?
Sí. Alright, so it went down to a drizzle, the leak, which means the transmission's full. We have it at operating temperature, which means transmission's warm. It was barely wanting to shift. It actually stopped working altogether. The engine was revving 60 6,000 RPMs, 4,000 RPMs, just in first, second gear, and they ran it hard for a while, and it started knocking. So we're gonna try to put some fresh oil in the engine again. Put